Yeah, it's fine. I'll still mull over that too, because of course Ethan's making my life miserable. It's fine.
Spoiler alert, I did choose Ethan's though.
Oh, is Ricky stupid too? Are just all of the people that I like being stupid right now?
I'm curious. Is Jasper going to be evil?
No, no, Jasper's gonna be the cooperative one.
Jasper PNG.
Yeah, so Ricky and Ethan are gonna be the ones that I have to do extra work for because of course. And I like how you put Starks instead of Saints in the in the
Oh,
breakdown.
I didn't realize that.
You did. Don't change it. I'm gonna read it just like that because yes.
I did.
I know, it was such a little slip. It was perfect.
That's what his ring name should have been in the first place.
Because that's his real name. His real name is literally Richard Starks. Anyway,
I guess even my subconscious didn't want to call him Ricky Saints.
I know. And now I'm okay with it being Saints because he named it after his favorite football team. So I'm okay with it. But like,
But it's Starks. It should always be Starks.
it should always be Starks. I'm just glad they kept him to being Ricky and didn't change him to like Aaron or something, you know?
Dick Saints.
They could have done Dickie actually because it's still short for his name. So, because, you know, Richard. So they could have. But anyway, off
Dick
track.
Saints.
That would have been
I'm I'm calling him Dick Saints now.
that would have been horrible. All right, hey y'all. I am Joy. That is Ray, and this is the
Hi.
Ringed Out podcast where we will be going over the Great American Bash for NXT.
Yay. And this is going to be a two-part because the day after, we got to go to my channel for Evolution.
Exactly. And if y'all aren't aware, we do a versus format for this podcast, and
See.
our last one that we did was Night of Champions, and we both went 5-1, just like we predicted, because Sami Zayn won and Solo Sikoa won, so they
Yeah,
offset
so
each other.
just stalemate.
Yeah, exactly. We tied on that one. I'm a little upset because I kind of knew that Solo was going to win it, and I even said, I mean, unless they have like a Tonga Loa or something come in to help him, and guess who returned to come and help him? So I
Oh,
called it. I called it,
to a
and I didn't go
T.
with it.
Unfortunately for you, your pick is the only thing that matters.
Yep, I know. Unfortunate. So for the Great American Bash, we have five
Five.
five matches, and unfortunately for me, the order that Ray and I decided to go with means that I am having a very bad time because I don't get to pick first
On any of them.
on any of the people that I actually care about. So great. So first up, Ray will be going first because he is the guest. We
See.
have Javon Evans versus the Temu Abyss himself,
Just
Jasper
say his
Troy.
name.
Jasper Troy. I said it. I just had to get my nickname out first. Gosh.
Anyway, so this is one of the matches where I kind of have an idea of what's going on.
Yeah.
I give on. He's a hell of an athlete. He's very talented, but unfortunately, I feel like they're going to try to shove Jasper down our throats, kind of like I did with Roman, where they're not going to give him the title, but they're going to make him super OP, right?
Mhm.
So I feel like he's going to destroy Javon and then go towards Oba again.
Yeah. I see the path, and to be fair, this is what the path should have been from the get. You shouldn't have put him out there against Oba immediately.
Well,
And
I'm pretty sure he got the title because he won at LFG.
but see, but the woman who won it didn't get a title shot and hasn't even really been seen since she debuted. So
That
that
is
doesn't
exactly
hold
why
water
I
to
think
me.
they're gonna have Jasper go overpowered mode because
Right? Yeah.
they're using Jasper. Tyra May still hasn't been on TV for since she debuted.
Yeah. She had one match that she won
in
squashing
like a
Ariana Grace as one should when they debut from LFG.
minute,
And
right?
yeah, it was a fast match. The way that Jasper should have handled Dante Chen, but it took him like 3 to 4 minutes to actually put him away. So
Yeah, a man
great,
who overpowered you by like 200 pounds can't put you down for three in like 2 minutes.
right? Like I don't know. I think that they
And
fumbled his
then
debut a little for me.
who couldn't kick out the head of storyline it.
Yeah. Oh my God, you got a millisecond before three. No, no, no. His shoulders never
No,
moved. No, I'm
he
sorry.
was he was out.
He was prone, and the ref didn't count the three. So we all seen it. We all know what's going on here.
That is
Unfortunately,
that is why Joy is mad at Jasper because
yeah, yeah. Because here's the thing: if you want to like cosplay as a monster, I get it. I really do. I understand. Because even Abyss was like Temu Kane when he first debuted until he came into his own, right? So I understand. But they're trying
but
to
be a
make
monster.
you. Exactly. Well, that's my problem, is that they were trying to make Jasper Troy into something that he doesn't really seem to be just yet. And his match with Oba for the NXT title kind of proved that to me anyway. Like I went into that thing so worried that they were going to take the title off of Oba immediately, and I was upset ahead of time.
I mean,
Um,
he's gonna have to lose it.
yeah, he's going to. Well, here's the thing. I don't think he's going to have to lose it. I think he can move on to the next level and leave the title behind. I don't think that he has to drop the title to somebody to get called up. You can get called up and leave the title behind and open it up to a
That is
tournament.
not the E way.
I know, and that's why I'm a little upset about the eventuality of somebody taking it off of Oba, because he doesn't deserve to go down that path. But anyway, um, I'm actually going to agree with you.
Oh wow,
And
I thought you could go for JEVON just because you said fuck Jasper.
no, no, because here's the thing: if points didn't matter, I 100% would have said,
JEVON.
"Frick you, Temu Abyss, get out of here." Javon wins. But I have to be at least somewhat smart in these, and I think that the
Yeah,
plan is definitely to build Jasper into
a
something
monster.
undeniable.
It's about who you kick out.
Yeah, exactly. So he needs some time to learn how to kick out, and I think Javon can help him with that. Now, I will say though, I wouldn't be surprised if Javon wins, because on NXT last night, he got some good licks in on Troy, so
But then he
I
has
wouldn't be
momentum.
surprised. Exactly, yeah. Now he has
So
momentum.
he who goes into the match with momentum loses.
Typically, yeah. All right, so we are in agreement, both going with Jasper Troy, unfortunately.
It's
And next up
gonna
is
be
me
me.
first. Nope, because you took him
Oh,
first.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
because
yeah,
you're
yeah.
you're the guest.
I forgot. I'm first.
You're fine. All right, so next up is going to be my pick first, and it is going to be JC Jane and Fallon Henley versus Jordan Grace and Balake Monroe. And I'm going to take Blake to win, because why would they bring her in just to have her lose to Fatal Influence already? So,
Exactly. I agree with you.
yeah. So,
Just because of Blake.
yeah, exactly. If it was literally anybody else that was teaming with
Although
Jordan Grace, I'd probably take the champion. But it's,
although they might want to build up something for Jordan's title match with JC Jane on my side. So
yeah, but I mean, I think that's exactly why Jordan would win, so that they can have some kind of like a build to it. Now, I will say this though: Blake Monroe, ugh, I cringe, is not somebody to be trusted. And the fact that they are already building up some kind of friendship with her and Jordan Grace, doing spa day and makeovers and mani pedis and My Little Muscle
yeah,
Muffin and stuff like that, it's
it's
very
creepy.
reminiscent. Well, no, it's very reminiscent of where she came from. And I just think that they're just going to run it back with
Well,
a different blonde,
her whole
basically.
thing is just like this glamour thing, which I
Right.
get it's her nickname, but she's just living it,
Right. I get that. I mean, and I understand that's exactly, who she is and what they're doing with her, but I'm just saying that I don't think that she is someone to be trusted. I watched her before and she is savage and brutal when she wants to be, and I think that she's going to be coming for that title after.
if
So,
Jordan wins it.
right, right. Well, cuz she said that we have to get the title off of JC Jane one way or another, and that might
Yeah.
mean that she wants to be the one to do it, or that might mean that she's trying to her the usual with her, wiggle her way in to a friendship with somebody who's going to get the title, and then hoodwink her way into taking it off of them. Because that's just her style. She's not able to be trusted. So, just as a little caveat, I am going with Blake because she's the fun new toy.
Yeah,
But
she's the new hiring. She's the new toy. To Triple H says, to like Shawn Michaels said, I won't play you anymore.
right, yeah. So yeah, they're gonna win, and then we'll see what kind of fallout from that happens tomorrow for the
Evolution.
exactly. So
All right, and
next up is the one that I wish so
I
many
mean,
things.
going first doesn't really matter.
No, I know it's just it's a pride thing. So next we have the North American Championship with Ethan Page defending against Ricky Starks in a Falls Count Anywhere.
When I was doing these lists of Joy, I put Starks instead of Saints for his ring name, and it she pointed it out to me. I didn't even realize
Yep.
it.
Yep,
So
I absolutely love it. Now here, I was telling Ray before we got started, I'm okay with him being Ricky Saints because he chose the name because of the New Orleans Saints where he's from. So as a football fan, I'm okay with that. It makes a lot of sense. But he's always going to be Starks or Strokes, one of the two.
Oh man, that would have made my joke about Ricky's ring name just even more. Oh. If you call him Dick Strokes, oh my god.
Well, yeah, I know exactly, right? Because for you guys, he's Ricky Strokes, he's Stroke Daddy, but his name is Richard Starks. So the nickname for Richard with Strokes would have been fantastic.
That would have been
Um,
hilarious.
it would have been
That
funny.
would have been that would have been career suicide though for him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not if you're on the Indies. If you're on the Indies, you can get away with pretty much anything. But coming up to NXT and any show beyond that,
Yeah, did like Joey Ryan call himself like the Big Dick Daddy or whatever?
yeah, yeah, he went by that as well. There's been a lot of like Dicky nicknames in the past that have not really gone over very well, but I like that Starks still acknowledges the Ricky Strokes nickname. People in the crowd got him to recognize that. So
by showing a loose cannon side of himself. I don't think it's a surprise. I think it's the true.
I just
someone needs to get him a New Orleans Saints jersey with Stroke Daddy on the back. I would love to gift that to him. That'd be amazing.
I just like how even my subconscious doesn't want to accept that as Saints. Starks is so much better name for him.
Yeah, yeah. And honestly, that's why I just call him Ricky. I don't really use the last name. He's just Ricky. So anyway, so who do you have for the False Count Anywhere?
Ethan.
God dang it.
Because I see Vanity Project getting involved, especially because it's Falls Count Anywhere, not Cage Match like it should have done.
Right, like they didn't book that to be a cage match. Dad and I were watching NXT last night, and right after Ricky won, we're like, cage, no interference, put him in a cage, end this thing the best way possible,
Oh,
book
what a
it.
Falls Count Anywhere match.
Yeah.
Ricky.
Well, now I will say Ricky saying that he was going to dog walk Ethan all around Atlanta was great. I loved it because I could see him doing that, and I think that his whole plan is going to be taking out Vanity Project along with it because you know that they're going to get involved if you do a False Count Anywhere.
Yeah, because Vanity Project and Ethan Page are have an alliance now. So
Yeah, they're a cute little stable. I'll admit they're a nice little. He's helping them along. It's very nice of him.
nice, nice,
Very
nice
generous.
little boy band.
Yeah.
Nice little boy band.
Ethan being the head of a boy band is just insane. It's insane because it's so not him.
He's like the Harry Styles.
I mean, no, no, I don't see him being a Harry. Anyway, I totally blacked out there for a second trying to imagine which boy band member he would actually be. Anyway, I am disagreeing with you.
Okay.
I'm going with Ricky. I don't even know why I'm going with Ricky, but that's what I wrote down. I, maybe the rumors are getting to me on Ethan being called up.
So we got split. Well, you thought Ricky was called up too, and he didn't.
I know. That's why I'm like, I I'm nervous about this one, admittedly,
Don't
because
forget, and we're gonna tell you what I guess too. American Bash and Evolution are gonna be put together for this
right,
tournament.
yeah. I was supposed to talk about that when I said that they were a versus format, and I got sidetracked.
There's no real reason to separate them.
Right, so you can lose this one and win the next one, and then you still win. Watch us tie over the course of both of them. We're just gonna tie again. Anyway, I'm going with Ricky. I think mostly just because I kind of believe in him more, and I think that they want to keep this feud going, right? Because if Ethan wins,
And it's over.
right, there's not really much else for Ricky to do because Ricky is not going to step up to Oba. That'd be a fun match. I would love to watch that.
Or Ricky
But
can go to the main roster like he was supposed to do.
maybe. Um, Someone was saying that the loser of this match joins the Seth Riders, which I loved them calling them the Seth Riders. It was great.
Isn't it officially known as Oracle now?
Paul Heyman is officially known as the Oracle. I don't
Oh,
know what the group is
I thought
named.
that was a whole team that's called the Oracle.
Nah, from what I've seen online, Paul Heyman is nicknamed the Oracle.
So Paul no longer wise.
Well, I mean, Oracle is still like the wise. It's still tied into that. It's just he's officially left the whole bloodline wise man thing behind, which I get.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe Ricky will get pulled up. I personally don't want him to because that means that I can't watch him. But we'll
But then
see what all falls out
that would
from there.
mean Ricky has to turn heel, and I don't see that happening.
Exactly. I don't see that either. Like it makes a lot more sense for Ethan if the loser gets called up. Ethan joining Seth makes a lot more sense.
But
I
we
don't
don't
want to
need
see
any
that
more people
either.
for Seth's faction because it's already
We
a 4-man group.
Yeah, we really don't. And honestly, I could see Ricky being called up too because he does have a closer relationship with Cody Rhodes. So I could see them calling him up for that reason. But Seth's group is fine. They don't need a fourth member. Just let it go. It's fine.
Hell, Braun and Bronson can fucking kill everybody themselves.
Yeah, pretty much. But the thought process was that they needed a fourth to be the fall guy so that they would be the ones taking the pin for the group so that the big boys can still look like a beast, which I understand is something that they would definitely do, and it makes me sad.
Hmm. So seeing Lee has got to be just reduced to fodder is kind of heartbreaking.
It is, yeah, especially if it is somebody like Ethan who is so freaking talented. Just, he doesn't deserve that. Okay, so next up is going to be, for me first, we have the Women's North American Championship with Sol Ruca defending against Izzy Dame. I'm going to go with Sol. I think that Tatum Paxley could help Izzy Dame win it, but not with Zarya being out there watching her back. So I think that Sol is going to continue her reign.
We're going to split.
Ooh. Oh no.
Going
Okay.
Izzy.
Why?
Here, Here's the thing. If I remember correctly, I haven't watched NXT much, so I could be completely wrong.
Okay, I will let you know.
Hasn't Zarya been like accidentally attacking Sora Ruka the past couple weeks? Like
Um,
accident or like accidentally costing her matches?
not like last week, but a couple of weeks ago, she did spear her, yeah, on accident. And
Did like
then,
did didn't like Soul or Zarya screw the other one out accidentally at a match against Tatum? I think I remember that too. I don't know.
no, it wasn't against Tatum. Tatum came out and scared Sol Ruka on the floor while Zarya was having a match. And Zarya heard Sol scream and was like, oh my God, what's happening? Turned around, got
Yeah, see,
distracted by
so
the whole thing.
it's like they're accidentally costing each other matches, and I feel like what's going to happen there too.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see it being an accidental, like air quote, accidental costing of the title. I don't know. I feel like
Or
Zarya
hell,
taking the title off of Soul makes a lot more sense.
Izzy could just dog walk Soul and just win the title without doing anything sketchy, but
It, the culling not doing anything sketchy. Do you even know who they are? Their whole thing is sketch. That's kind of the whole point.
especially since Izzy kind of like made herself the leader.
Dad had a very funny idea last night because I was telling him about Brooks because I was like, I want Brooks Jensen to come back here and cost them their tag team title match because the Culling had a tag team title match against Tank
Yeah,
and Tank. And I'm like, Brooks, if you don't show up and cost them this after you literally posted that you were going to show them what they're missing,
did he
I'm going
not
to be
show
very
up? Because
disappointed. He didn't show up.
I see him take one, but
He didn't show up. I was disappointed. But Dad was like, okay, so the bash. And I'm like, well, yeah, but they're not going to have a match at the bash because they're doing the match right now. And he's like, she does.
Izzy,
You're right. So what if he shows up and he costs Izzy the title match because she was the one who cracked him in the
yeah,
back with a chair and kicked him out?
Izzy's the one who kicked him out of the group.
Exactly. So Brooks, do something. Please. For the love of God, do something.
What's he really going to do? He can't really hit a woman.
He doesn't even need to hit her with the chair the way that she did to him. Just showing up would be a distraction enough, and then she could get rolled up. So
Yeah, like I said, I feel like they're cooking something here with Zarya and Soul because
I think so too. But I don't think it's
there's
going to
some
happen
there's some
here.
sketch going on,
Oh, yeah.
and then Soul can continue on as Twitter champion and be all right.
I hate that so much. We have a Twitter championship. It's so stupid. But all right, so we split. So we have two splits now. This last one is going to determine if
Everything.
we tie
Well,
this event.
not everything because it's have evolution, but
Right. All right, so you're up first with this one. It is the NXT Championship Oba Femi versus Yoshiki Inamura.
Hey, there you go.
I see. Here's the thing, and this is going to sound really, really bad, y'all, but I know my Japanese wrestlers more than my luchadors. Who do you have with Oba?
Oba.
Okay, good. We agree. We agree. But I will say,
But Yoshiki is going to give him hell.
yes, I want to watch this match. I really do. I think it's gonna be a fun one.
I can do that for you.
Good, thank you. I would very much appreciate that. We need to have another wrestling date night because I would very much appreciate watching this match and the Ricky match too, actually. So, yeah, let's do that. But more so than just it being a great match and me wanting to watch it, my BS senses were tingling last night. Something's happening. Something is going on with this match, and I don't know. There's three different scenarios. Either Josh Briggs helps Inamura get the title, like he said he was going to do, or Josh Briggs turns on Inamura, or vice versa. Because, like, I can see Inamura turning on Briggs because Briggs is doing it the dishonorable way, or trying to, when Inamura wants to fight with honor. And then I can also see Briggs turning on him because you're too soft. You could have taken advantage of the situation and been champion, and you chose not to because of your honor. So my senses were tingling, and I don't know what's going to happen, but something's wrong here.
Yeah, I don't see anything sketchy afoot here. I just think that Oba's going to dog walk fucking Yoshiki and
I don't think he will. I don't think he's going to. I think something is up. I don't know what, but something don't smell right. And I'm concerned for both parties because I like everybody that's involved in this thing. So something is amiss. That's all I know. Just call it instinct.
Well, I mean, all that matters is we tie, so.
Exactly. So our official pick, we both agree. So to summarize, we are both taking Obafemi. I am taking Soul. Ray is taking Izzy. I am taking Ricky. Ray is taking Ethan. We both agree that the new toy in Blake wins. And we both, unfortunately, agree that Jasper Troy beats JEVON Evans. So.
And you have to put like a Mr. Garvey Balake in there somewhere.
Oh yeah, of course. The whole thing, I swear, they had to know what they were doing when they chose that. Like, there's no way that people weren't going to meme it. Like, I know that she chose that for her niece or whatever, but, like, come on. You know people are going to call you Balaki or Balake or Blake and ask if you're ready to go to war.
Blake.
What? Do you want to go to war, Balaki?
No.
Because we could go to war.
No.
I'm for real. I'm for real.
Because this is for real. Like, you know people are going to do that. It's for real. Like, I don't know. It's just...
I so wished that Jordan would reference that. And like
they should.
Like,
before they go out, they should do like some like hype locker room speech or something. And it's like, you ready to go to war?
Ready for war, Blake?
Please.
Oh, I hope they do that. I hope they
do that. That's gonna be so good.
I don't know if you're gonna watch the whole show, but if they do that, I would definitely tell you.
Yes. Like, the only match that I might be like, nah, we can skip this one, would be the Jasper Troy match. We can skip that. I don't care. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing Blake do things in the ring because I haven't watched her in a very long time. Soul and Izzy is also kind of like, But everything else, I'm not opposed to.
Brooks might make you change your mind.
Right. If he shows up and I'm not watching, I'm gonna be sad. So yeah, we'll see if we can do a little wrestling date night and watch the whole thing. That'd be okay.
Other than Jasper Troy. Yeah, we can just skip the first 2 minutes of the show. It's fine. That is going to do it for this one. Check out the links down below for other ways of connecting with the both of us. This might be on Spotify if I can remember to actually go there and do it. I forgot to do the 90-minute one. Oh.
Yep, you did.
I'll do that.
It's okay.
I'll do that later, I guess.
Well, I mean, there's no point in uploading it to Spotify now. The event's way over. So it's fine.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, well, it'll be fine.
Yeah. So let us know in the comments what y'all think. And we will catch you guys tomorrow for the Evolution pay-per-view over on Ray's channel.
Yes.